What's up, guys? It's Six Man Sports, and we're back with our men's tournament challenge bracket. I know right now it's pretty late, the day before the challenge starts, the whole March Madness starts, but I'm here to show you guys my bracket. And one thing before I start, I just want to say I don't watch too much college basketball. I know about maybe one to two players on each team, and that's because of my research. And I only really care about like the top NBA prospects. So I'm no expert, just me having my fun bracket and my fun takes. So yeah, that'll just make this video more fun. So without any further ado, let's get started. Start with the West, where I got 1 seed Gonzaga, who has Drew Timme and who returned from last year's squad, and now Chet Holmgren, who projects to be top 5 pick in the draft. We got Memphis. I got them beating Boise State. They have Imani Bates, Jalen Duran, coached by Penny Hardaway. They also have Penny Hardaway's son. And then we got UConn. UConn, they have Andre Jackson and RJ Cole. I got them winning against New Mexico State. Next, we got Arkansas, who I'm pretty sure had Moses Moody, if I'm not mistaken, last year. And they have JD Note this year. These are just players I know off research, so I don't know too much about these players. I got Alabama winning here against. I'm pretty sure the game just finished, but I'm not sure. I think Rutgers won. Or no, that was the Indiana game. No, that was a different game. This game, I got Alabama winning. They have Jaden Shackelford. Texas Tech, I know they had what's his name, Mac McClung a couple years ago. This year they have Bryson Williams and Kevin McCullough. Michigan State versus Davidson. This is like Draymond Green versus Steph Curry. I got Davidson winning because it's one of my upset picks. I don't really know too much about these teams. And then I got Duke beating 15 seed CSU Fullerton. Duke has Wendell Moore Jr., Paulo Banchero, a couple other players. Let's go down over here to the East. I got Baylor beating Norfolk State. They lost their starting center for the whole entire tournament, if I'm not mistaken. They have Flo Thamba, RJ Cryer, still some of their more notable players. UNC, they got Brady Manick from Oklahoma. He's been a great shooter. I know about him because I'm researching about him for a future video. And Armando Bacot, who's also been really good. I got them beating Marquette, who has Justin Lewis. This is where Jimmy Butler and Dwayne Wade went. And then I got St. Mary's College beating Indiana. St. Mary's College has Kyle Bowen and Alex Dukas. They're an interesting team. But UCLA, who went really far, I'm pretty sure as the 11th seed. They also played in the first four. They're the 11th seed, and they went to the Final Four with Johnny Juzang. Last year, he was one of their main players. He didn't declare for the draft, and now he's back for another season at UCLA. He also was alongside Jamie Jaquez. Texas here, 6 seed Texas, has Timmy Allen and Andrew Jones, while 11 seed Virginia Tech has Keith Luma. And I got Virginia Tech winning this one because I know they just beat Duke a couple of days ago, or like a week ago or so. They have some good momentum, and I feel like they're that 11 seed that can shock a couple of teams. Purdue, they got Jaden Ivey, Zach Ede, Tevion Williams. This is a good team. I know about them because of Jaden Ivey. Going to be a top pick in the draft. Murray State, where John Morant used to go, there's some players who play alongside John Morant when he was playing, and that's Tevin Brown and KJ Williams. So I think they're going to beat San Francisco, and they have a shot to make a run this tournament. I'll explain that later. And finally, Kentucky, they have Ty Washington, Oscar Shibwe. But yeah, we're done with our West and East picks. Let's move on to the South. In the South, in Arizona, we have Kerr Kriisa. They have one of the easier shots at the Final Four here in the South. And then Seton Hall has Jared Roden, and TCU has Mike Miles Jr. I got Seton Hall winning this one. Another one I really didn't know, but it was just toss up. I picked a team, Houston, I got them winning against UAB. They're a great defensive team. One problem is they can't really make any free throws. I really like their shot winning last year, but they did lose in the Final Four. Their best player, he's one of the better players in the whole entire tournament, is Kyler Edwards. Illinois, last year's where Aya DeSumno was. They were a 1 seed last year. This year they have Kofi Coburn, who's there from last year. He's great. Michigan has Devontae Jones. I have them beating Colorado State, another throw-up I really didn't know. And then Tennessee, one of my teams I think can have a run in this tournament. has Santiago Vescovi, Kennedy Chandler. Ohio State, no, I didn't want to pick them. I'm going to explain why not. But they have EJ Little, and then Loyola Chicago. You know, they're good at making runs. They beat Illinois last year. They made it to the Final Four, early eight, a while ago. So they got that luck on their side. Loyola Chicago, they're 10 seed. They're going to make a run. I got Loyola Chicago beating Ohio State. And then finally, Villanova, Justin Moore, and Colin Gillespie. All right, that's it. Now let's move on to the Midwest part. I have Kansas, who has Christian Braun beating Texas Southern. I have San Diego State beating Creighton. San Diego State's a good defensive team. They have Matt Bradley, and Creighton has Ryan Hawkins. Creighton's just not there yet, but I think Creighton can be good in a couple years. Iowa, another one of my teams, is going to make a big run. I'll explain that later. They're on a great winning streak too, coming into this tournament. They have Keegan Murray, who's one of the best, if not projected to be the best player in this tournament. And I got a 13-4 upset here. South Dakota State beating Providence. Providence has Nate Watson, and South Dakota State has Charlie Easley. And then LSU, Iowa State. LSU actually has Evan Mobley's brother. No, my bad. That's USC. I don't know why I said LSU. But I got Iowa State winning this one. I messed that one up, guys. I meant that's for USC, obviously. Why would you go to LSU? I got Iowa State winning this one. Another one where I feel like they're just going to come upset people. Another good 11 seed here. They have Isaiah Brockington, but they're a good team. Here I got Wisconsin beating Colgate. I really don't know why I was just beating LSU, but that's just one of those picks. I like one of my 5-6 picks where I really don't have a motive, but I picked them. Wisconsin has Johnny Davis. He won Big Ten Player of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. Or he won some type of award. I got USC beating Miami. This is Isaiah Mobley, Evan Mobley's brother. He's one of the. This team runs a lot of bigs, and Miami doesn't have many bigs, so I feel like they're just gonna out rebound them crazy. And then finally Auburn with Jabari Smith, who's gonna be a lottery pick for sure, top 5 pick probably. I got them beating JV State. That's it for my my first round. Let's move on to our second round. All right, so round of 32, I got Gonzaga beating Memphis. I'm going to go a bit faster with that one because that was a bit slow. I got UConn losing to Arkansas. I mean, I think Arkansas is going to win. I mean, Gonzaga has the top, like one of the better offenses and defenses, like top 10 and top 5 at both, something like that. So they're going to be really good. I got Texas Tech beating Alabama and Duke beating Davidson in the West. At this point, I really don't have the biggest explanation for these picks, just more off what I personally think. I got next Arizona beating Seton Hall. Like I mentioned, they have one of the easier routes to the Final Four for one of the number 1 seeds. And then I got this matchup is tough, but I think I feel like Houston's defense will hold up against Illinois. I feel like if any team will beat Arizona, will probably beat Illinois. But I got Houston beating Illinois, so then Tennessee, like I said, one of my probably favorite teams in this whole entire March Madness 2022. And then this one, I'm gonna be fun with it, guys. I gotta go with Loyola Chicago here. You know, they're gonna make a run. But yeah, they're gonna make a run, I think. And one thing especially is the fact that I just want to have fun with my bracket. Like, I'm not gonna have so many high seeds in the Final Four type of thing. You know what I mean? So, let me finish out the West and the South. Then I got Tennessee beating Chicago, and Arizona beating Houston. Over here I got Texas Tech and Gonzaga winning. Then I got Gonzaga going to the Final Four. I got Tennessee going to the Final Four, even though I said Arizona is probably the easiest route out of the 1 seeds in terms of competition. But I got Tennessee going to the Final Four. Over here, this is a tough matchup for Kansas. San Diego State. I really don't know who. I'm gonna go San Diego State and Iowa. I got Iowa winning next, and then I got Iowa State and Auburn, or Iowa State and Auburn, and then I got Iowa State facing off against Iowa. It's the reason I did this. This game's gonna be crazy. and I got Iowa going on to the Final Four. I had to do it, guys. I mean, Iowa versus Iowa State. I'm gonna have a little fun with my bracket. Not much research, but I got Baylor beating North Carolina. UCLA, they had that experience. I got them beating St. Mary's. I got this is the tough one. I don't know if I want to put Virginia Tech. Okay, I got Murray State beating Kentucky. I feel like this team's also going to go pretty far in this tournament. I mean, they're already in the Sweet 16. Not sure if I'm going to put them in the Elite 8 or not. Purdue, I know they haven't had the best shot at closing out games recently, but do I want to put Virginia Tech already ahead of Purdue? Time will tell, I guess. I got UCLA beating Baylor. So, and then I got Purdue meeting Murray State and UCLA going to my Final Four. So this is what my Final Four looks like. Iowa, Tennessee, Gonzaga, UCLA. I got Gonzaga winning. And this is just so tough. I got Iowa beating one of those teams. I know is gonna definitely. I really want one of those teams. I'm not like saying they're gonna definitely be in the championship game, but I just want one of those teams. I just want them to go to the championship game in New Orleans. I got Gonzaga winning the game. I mean, they're just so good. They have young guys. They have old guys who are all good. By old, I mean like seniors and juniors, and who are experienced. Score. My score will probably be, let's say, good game's gonna be at like 70 points. Let's say so. Let's go like 75. Actually, how about like 76, 73? It's a pretty good score. But submit the picks. This is my bracket. I got Gonzaga winning it all. But let's go over it, or I'm gonna pause for a couple seconds and look through anything, guys. I'm not gonna react to the bracket when the whole entire tournament's over. It's probably gonna be terrible. I had fun with my bracket. Let me scroll down here so you guys, if you want to, you can pause and take a look and review everything. Some of these I didn't really have a selection or opinion for, but yeah.